If you tick 5 of them, start acting now. Tick 10, you may need help. Stress is a state of mental tension and worry. Causes can be many. And there is a distant, rather close cousin to this guy called depression, which kills a lakh of Indians every year. And according to WHO, it's going to be the second largest killer after heart diseases by 2020. Remember, these are cousins and not brothers. But depression is not stress, but they are close cousins. Therefore, the wise thing to do is to act now to avoid the precipitous free fall into the abyss of depression. There are cures. Antidepressants are a favorite cure called happy pills. Far from happy, if you ask me. The symptoms that it creates, the after effects, the withdrawal symptoms, all make them worse than the cure. Then there is psychiatric treatment. But in India, as in many parts, it still has a lot of stigma attached to it. Imagine this. You are bold enough to go to your psychiatrist, waiting at the lounge to be called. So the receptionist will call you when your time comes. Suddenly the chatterbox at the office spots you. Hi. And then the receptionist asks, Mr. Thomas, which Dr. Satyamurthy do you want to meet? The psychiatrist or the heart surgeon? You got to have the presence of it. The heart surgeon, of course. And then worry about the TT speak you will make when you go there with a strong heart. Otherwise, take a week off, look for another job. You're dead duck once you're caught on the situation like that. Now, there are better options. Is there any prevention? Yes, there are preventives. The most efficacious is probably the rejuvenation therapy for distressing. I picked up this from the web. Rasayana, Kerala based, works very well. I looked at the price tag. The last one is the cheapest, which in Indian terms works out to 1,50,000 rupees for 2 for a fortnight. And a fortnight is the minimum. So, where are we? Is that price tag giving you a further tension and stress? Is it a dead end? Is there a way forward? Is there a happier pill? Good afternoon, dear Modi, dear Toastmasters and friends. The happy news is, there is a happier pill. That happier pill. For you to regain your peace of mind and to retain your sanity, there is a pill. And that pill is called Andamans. Awaken Andamans. Situated in the Bay of Bengal, Andaman's islands are any tourist's pleasure. Barring Nicobar, because one of the 3 taboo topics, I wouldn't go into that. Start your visit with a visit of the cellular jail. Then you realize that any patriot will be full of nationalistic fervor when you go there. You also realize that true nationalism is cleansing, not clenched-fisted hate-mongering. You will realize it once you get there. Roam in a crime-free territory. That's what this place offers you. Because it's a union territory, well taken care of by the government of India, with a lot of discounting. Arms are banned there. And people live off the land and the pensions given by a grateful government of India to the freedom fighters and their descendants. Crime is almost non-existent. So you can roam. You can also roam on 2-wheelers, the best mobility solution in those islands. Andamans is a window to nature up close. When was the last time You were embraced by sea breeze over the flood so furtively, even while whispering sweet nothings to the leaves. When was the last time your tired feet were touched and massaged by the fine-grained white sand ever kept awash by the waves? When was the last time you breathed in oxygen-rich air and felt so good observing a spiritually elevating sunrise or a glorious, gorgeous, golden sunset? When was the last time? Beaches and beaches. Each of us have a private space there to do what we like. Singing, music, dancing, surfing, doing nothing. Everything is well. Most of the part, networks don't work. So, your boss can fret and frown, you can frolic and have fun. And there are various ways to have fun. This place is a foodie's paradise. Variety unbeatable. No better place for economical seafood. Take it from me. And a small little thing. Don't miss out on this ginger, honey, lemon tea. It's a wow. Next to elixir, as well as I know. I particularly recommend you, and strongly at that, a small little shack called Anju's Cove in Havelock Island, where the menu runs into 28 mouth-watering pages. Yes, spirituality gets an economical leg up because taxes are near. Tipsy, tipsy. It's water all over. Hopping across is only by swimming or by ship or by boat. Fun events galore. Even a small kid can get a glimpse of the magical underwater alluring world. Scuba diving is more serious. It's almost spiritual, I'm told. That's one thing I could not do. So what happened? You now have a fantastic pack of USBs, not one or two or three. Those who are mathematically minded would have counted 9. That makes Andaman an unbeatable stress buster. Any questions? Let me pause for a moment. No questions? Prepositions proved? Yes, sir.
What are the choices for the vegetarian food lovers?
Good one. Okay. You said that.
Any hotels?
Of course, hotels, yeah. Any other questions? Vegetarians have a lot of options. You can have anything except the non-vegetarian food, which is plenty. Hotels, my dear young girl, lots of options. I will help your dad with that. Seriously, I'm a reviewer for hotels, so I can tell you confidently. Any other questions?
How do you travel to Andaman, either by sea or by air?
Sea is cumbersome, air is beautiful.
Are there any Toastmasters clubs in the land?
In fact, valid point, you have led me to my preposition for the day, which is coming in the last slide. Now, I must say something to you. I know it's a rich club. No one asked me how much it costs. But I'm duty bound to tell you how much it costs. Can I switch off the lights, please? Believe me, this is authentic, true facts. Air trip for 2, stay, daily food and spiritual intakes as much as you want. Scuba and snorkeling, one dive each included, comes to 30K per person.
For how many days?
For a week. Incredible?
Yep.
Trust my maths. I used to do very well. Any other questions?
Any visa formality, sir?
Not at all. It's a Union of India. Absolutely nothing. You feel good. You feel Indian. You feel more Indian. That place is more Indian than the mainland India. Now these bonuses, how can I throw them away without telling you this? Carry a camera, you can never go wrong. You will have enough to click and get wows from your FB friends for 1 year guarantee. since you are a Toastmaster, at least I guarantee you 2 speech contests. This is my speech 1, so be prepared for my speech 2. And the bonding that happens is fantastic. For no reason is that a honeymoon paradise. So make a note, consult and act. You can tank up for 1 year. What? I didn't mean the spiritual quotient. You can tank up enough sanity for 1 year. So at 30K for 1 year, it works out to less than $100 a day. And what do you get? For $100 a day, rather less than $100 a day, you get the least expensive, provable. I challenge anyone who will have another alternative. Most enjoyable and most memorable option as far as busting stress and preventing depression is concerned. I must add this little caveat, rather footnote, except the scuba diving and the bike riders pictures, all the rest are taken by me. So these are part of the true experience. No photoshopping, no airbrushing. The truth and nothing but the truth. I guess from the mood that all of you are rushing back to your homes to plan this trip. Am I right?
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. May I then, with the President's approval, suggest that we have a meeting of medley in Radhanagar Beach, which is selected the best in Asia. Going further, if we can persuade all the good souls to pull out their purses and do those pending treats there, 30K will plummet. In other words, let it be my honor and pleasure to be your tour guide and Tia Modi for Medley's 400th meeting at Radhanagar Beach. Welcome all of you.